What if I told you there is a movie which, if you watch it from beginning till the end, it will take you through different cycles of your life, things that you've experienced or you want to experience, you haven't experienced. There is some point of time you would like to experience. You'll get a sneak peek of everything from all across the sides. I'm talking about The Girlfriend by Rashmika Mandana helming it. This is the first time when I watched a Telugu movie in its originally dubbed language. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of Rashmika Mandana. The movies that I've watched so far, it was just like was forced, and she just got lucky. She got into the movies as a sidekick of the main hero, and then she thinks like, "Oh, I'm the heroine of the movie, so it's actually my movie." So I personally do not like Rashmika Mandana that much in terms of the interviews and the way that she interacts. I kind of get the feeling that other than English, she doesn't really know any of the languages properly. Now, the reason I decided firstly to watch this movie is because of a flat 8.3 IMDb rating. For me, a movie which has anything more than 7.5 in IMDb is worth watching. Now that I learned from Shushmit. Pardon me, Shushmit is yet to join us. And that's why until he joins us, we will be doing these movie reviews itself to ensure that we keep you hooked. And I'm going to try my best to ensure that you do so. Before we move ahead with the movie details and everything, I can see that a huge majority of you all are watching the video, and we are so grateful and happy that you're giving us so much of love through the videos. But then please note that the way we grow is when you are subscribing. So please hit that like button, share your hearts out in the comment. We want to make sure that this channel is where all of us can come and interact. Okay, that's the SM show all about. And you can even join us in the SM show. We are in the process of figuring that out. Only once we have hit at least 1,000 subscribers, and then we will organize and create that entire thing. So make sure that you subscribe if you're watching this. Okay. So the movie is a very typical movie of how a relationship works and the toxicities that is involved in the relationship, the perspectives and the backdrop of what every human being, based on their conditioning and their upbringing, brings into every single time they get into a relationship. The movie explored those themes perfectly, and Rashmika Mandana gave a truly world class performance. Somewhere I felt this role really suited her beautifully, and she was able to add the emotional depth to it. So in this case, I didn't feel that I was watching Rashmika Mandana. I literally felt that I was connecting with Bhuma, the character. And obviously Vikram, the boyfriend, the role played. I'm not able to remember the name of the actor. He also did a excellent job. Now, the acting obviously was the next level. The story, the plot twists, the way the breakthrough happened, it was all wonderful. And you pretty much get to know about the theme once you get into the movie. What touched me so much is how the story flows through uneventful. Like every single part of the story, it's what as an audience you're already able to predict. What you are not able to predict though is the feelings and emotions that you are experiencing as you are watching the movie. So there were certain points when obviously I was watching it in Netflix, so I paused and I literally had to reflect on my previous relationships. Why did I get into a relationship in the first place? What, when did I as a man turned toxic? Or positioning myself in Bhuma's situation also, how the other person, the other partner also makes a relationship toxic. How the college looks at you and you become a source of gossip and a source of it's like news and famous in the college, and all of those memories and everything was coming out. What also made me feel amazing were the relationship with the parents that was also decoded out. In in Bhuma's case, she lost her mother. In the guy's case, he lost his dad. And the kind of upbringing that they had, which led to them coming together, and their behavioral patterns that got exposed as the relationship progressed. It's also very interesting that the guy, without even asking permission or without even discussing about it, just stamps his authority and considers that as the final conclusion. It's also very weird that even though she is confused, but she's okay with whatever that's going on. Of course, the ending really escalates beautifully, but the climax, I would say, is where the feelings really, it just hit at a time. Again, I don't want to reveal too many details. I would love for you to go out and watch the movie. But the point when they break up, the situations leading to the breakup is what is supposed to solve the problem. I mean, breakup happens when either of the partners are not able to take it anymore. But what follows, the after effect of it, that's where the climax and the anticlimax truly takes the movie all the way to the newer heights. Now, there's been a lot of controversy that's been going on also. This is more like if Kabir Singh had a female version, or the Preeti, that is the girl, Kiara Advani playing in Kabir Singh, if she had a voice, it would be like that. Now, I want to keep all those controversies and propagandas aside. Just looking at a story exactly as it is. Now, Kabir Singh, Arjun Reddy, I personally felt it was hyped. Hyped as in, uh, I would not necessarily watch the movie because watching the movie is not going to give me a good experience. There's a lot of toxic masculinity mentioned in that movie, but here you are able to just look at a story exactly as it is, and based on your experiences and your intuitions or wishes, you will get the essence of the plots that unfold within the story. Now, the director, uh, so I'm not exactly able to remember the name of the director. All I know is that he is the husband of the legendary singer Chinmay Shripada. So it's beautiful. He even played the role of the professor, and somewhere the way he crafted every single character and made them act, including the supporting cast. There was this one guy who loved Bhuma and he never expressed, and then the boyfriend goes and insults him very badly. Somewhere all these relatable little subplots is what added, and the characters were used beautifully all the way from the start when she moves to the hostel on the very first day, and then the story slowly unfolds. I think as an experience, it was a beautiful one. There's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to ponder upon. There's a lot to talk upon. It's very sad that such movies do not get that recognition in terms of the box office earnings. So again, personally for me as well, I'm not a movie goer because uh, having been having watched Kantara 2, I realized they waste so much of time in the movie theaters. I might as well watch it at the comfort of my homes, and I'm okay to wait 4 to 6 weeks for that as well. The beauty is when you watch this movie with friends or with your partner or with groups of people, then multiple people will get to share their perspectives. And that's when the learnings happen. That's when the movie actually teaches you something big, makes you more aware. And this is how cinema can be used to grow. So for me, it's been a beautiful experience watching the movie. Do I agree to what was being shared? I don't think so. Do I believe in every single time something like this happens? It's just a story. We look at it as a story and understand the characterizations and see what lessons you can drive out of it. That's all that you need in order to grow, isn't it? So that's about it from today's episode. Again, in the next week, we will be decoding one more very interesting movie review. Hopefully, by the next recording session, which we usually sit on Saturdays and we record this, Susmit will be back. We have a lot to discuss with him. We missed him a lot, so there's going to be a lot of interactions to happen. Stay tuned. We will see you in the next episode. Till then, it's Dr. Suryadeep. Love you so much.